Yeah, well, g'day. Iron Horse here again, very reluctantly, because I've seen the results of my last video and I haven't even scratched the surface yet. We haven't even scratched the surface. We're barely getting past the first letter of the first word of the surface. And I really don't know if I should even speak. Yeah, everybody thinks I'm a dumbass or I'm ugly because I've shaved my head again. I'm dumb, I'm incoherent, I'm drunk. What are some of the other things? Let me just have another drink to try and recollect. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I am an alcoholic. It's part of the human condition that I accepted when I decided to come back. I have no agenda. I'm not out to make money. I'm not grifting off you. You can watch me free of charge. You can scroll on. You can fuck off. You can ignore me for the rest of your life. And I'll still give the same number of fucks that I give from the start. None. I don't care. I'm glad that there's some people along for the journey because, nobody wants to stay alone forever. However, I don't mind. I'm actually quite happy and content being a loner, getting angrier and angrier by the day, like the angry old man, you kids get off my grass type of thing. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be 55 in another couple of weeks. I've come a long way since when I was just an innocent young child who trusted in the adults and the authority in the world I was born into. And I've got to the point now where I probably can't even talk about this openly without that's the trouble. Once you know, you can't really talk about it. It's not one of those things you can just discuss. It's just a reluctant acceptance to the way things are. And by trying to tell others, you're just going to appear like you're a drunk, ignorant fool. And I know for a fact I'm not a drunk, ignorant fool. I'm a drunk, aware fool. And there's a difference. Yeah, I know. Those who don't know, and those who do know that you don't know. The more you know you don't know. And the more you know you don't know, the more you just fucking drink. So we're sitting at a precipice. We are sitting at a precipice between worlds known and worlds unknown. And in between are the doors. That's a Doors quote from way back. See what I mean? You can't vocabularize it coherently because to say it out loud is to admit that nothing is real. And by the same token, everything real is real, or as real as it seems, which means that all of reality is a figment of your imagination. And that's not cool either, because a lot of us are sharing this same repetitive dream where we coexist together all the time. And because we're all down at this bottom level of this consciousness grid, so to speak, density and buoyancy, we don't like to be told that what we think and know to be real is imaginary. It doesn't fit well with us because it's disturbing. And yet, on the higher, throw in big words like quantum, level of understanding of reality is the more that we know. The more we know we don't know. The more of a simulation the entire world appears to be. And that's all well and good, you know. I mean, when you're a kid and you're just playing a video game like Pac-Man, whatever, and you're going around munching dots and eating power pills and consuming ghosts, and all of a sudden your power pill runs out and the ghosts turn around and start eating you, whatever. You know that you've got a certain number of lives where you can respawn and keep doing it again. And that can be a kind of a metaphor for the world in which we currently live. And yeah, I really don't want to talk about one of the most serious times that happened to me, but it's happened. It's not the first, and definitely not the only, but one of the most serious ones that now deeply psychologically affects me. And I wish it didn't, because it's like the one I remembered the least until now. I remember it now. I can't stop thinking about it. Is one particular time I was driving through Newcastle. I had a car full of people. I had this one girl on my left. I had two guys in the back seats of the Toyota Camry. And I remember it very, very vividly. It scares me how vividly I remember it, because I don't remember it. I do and I don't. This is the scary thing. That's what affects me so badly, is because I knew for a fact I had two of my good mates. Let's just say Kevin and Bobby sitting in the back seat, and the girl was, whatever, Nicole, sitting in the passenger seat of the car. And I thought I'd be a bit of a smart ass who knew better than to follow the laws of life and living. When we came to a train stop where the barriers come down, ding, 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 flashing red bells, and I said, we can beat this. I've done it before. And so I just quickly dashed out and raced across the tracks. And as I'm doing it, yeah, this makes me drink. As I'm doing it now, I'm going to get away scot-free. Not a problem. In one part of reality, I hear this blood-curdling scream coming from who we'll call Nicole. I heard it vividly. It was a blood-curdling scream, like, oh shit. And then there I am. half a block down the road, driving along like nothing happened. And I look in the mirror and I go, where's Kevin? And Nicole and Bobby look at me like, what do you mean? We never had Kevin in the car. And I said, oh, we did. And then I took another look at Bobby and he's like, completely different Bobby. Smaller one in a different t-shirt, just sort of sitting there, a goofy look on his face. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And Nicole, on the other hand, she hasn't spoken to me since. I think she remembers it too. It was fucking freaky. And so I've been in this existence ever since without even realizing that I did a serious fuck up. I fucked up. I went around a train barrier when I shouldn't have. And yet the world has behaved as though nothing ever happened. I didn't even do that. I did it. I deliberately made that choice and fucked up. And that is my confession I wanted to make to the world, that I did a dumb thing. It wasn't suicide. It wasn't deliberate. I didn't mean to hurt anybody. But I stepped through a gate. That for some reason or another, we have angels watching over us who will say, we will make it better again. And when you listen to the glitches in the Matrix type of stories, you'll realize that there are thousands and thousands and thousands of versions of this thing happening all the time, where if you don't deliberately go and wrap a rope around your neck or shoot yourself through the head, you do something that's accidentally a stupid, dumb decision that you shouldn't have survived from, you survive. And the world keeps going on. And whatever the fuck happened in a previous existence, you got no idea of, because there might be people grieving over the loss of myself and Nicole and Kevin and Bobby getting smashed by a train. Because that blood-curdling scream, I swear to you, it was real. It was so real. And yet, a leap of consciousness. They call it quantum immortality. So something like that is possible to exist. Then it's also entirely possible that doesn't mean we're immortal. It means that so long as we have a purpose and we haven't deliberately, just stupidly and accidentally strayed from the path, then we still get to continue that path. So I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything. I'd rather you took that blue pill and just believe that that steak is real steak, whatever. But I'm telling you, our consciousness is what is shaping this reality. And if my consciousness is shaping my reality, And there's a fair chance that anybody watching this, you are just a figment of my imagination. And just as likely, I'm a figment of your imagination. So I'm not even real. So there's no reason to get upset with me. No reason to judge me. No reason to say, this is fucking moron. He thinks we don't live on a spinning space ball flying through space. He thinks we live on a flat earth. Yeah, we live on a flat earth. That's my version of reality. Have your own version. Whatever you want to believe, I don't give a fuck. However, I'm a fucking truther. And I will pursue the truth, no matter what it takes. And if it means I destroy all of reality to do so, then shit, someone's got to do it. Am I the Antichrist? I am the door, opening up a new passage to the next level of consciousness and awareness. That's upon you. You can make up your own mind. I can only dangle the key. I cannot make you unlock the door. I cannot make you walk through it. And I don't care. I have no horse in the race. I just want you to do what you're ready to do when you want to do it. I just hope to inspire you to think beyond what you think you know, to know that the more you know you don't know, and the more that you don't know is when you find the path to wisdom. And then you get reborn and do it all over again.